Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you. I'm coming to you from the Fortress of Solitude here on Old Norcross Road. Pastor James with this week's Tuesday check-in. A lot to go over the next, well, actually, 8 or 9 days as we are right on the precipice of the season of Lent. But before we get there, we've got some good stuff coming up this week. Tomorrow we'll have our regular Wednesday schedule, 5 o'clock brown bag dinner and fellowship time, followed by our next session in Dane Ortland's Gentle and Lowly. And of course, after that, we have the chancel choir. We'll be rehearsing at 7:10. The 6 o'clock Bible study, as usual, is offered in person and Zoom. And I know I say this a lot, but even if you haven't been with us for the previous lessons in the Bible study, um, jumping on right here, you'll catch up really quick. And there's always some good discussion, and it really is a good time to dig deeper into God's Word, and particularly the heart of Christ for us, which the whole theme of the book is that based on Matthew 11:23, Jesus is gentle and lowly, and that's his heart toward us. So it's been a really good study thus far. We're about halfway through it, so I pray that you'll consider joining us. You can join us again either in person here on Old Norcross Road or through Zoom. That's Wednesday. Thursday is our next session in the Thursday morning theology group. We're making our way through the Great Divorce. And so we'll meet at 11 a.m. That also is available via in person here on Old Norcross and Zoom. And then Friday, we have the February Valentine's Day edition of the Golden Travelers Cover Dish Lunch and Bingo. It'll be here on Old Norcross in the small fellowship hall. Wear red. Those are the instructions from Harriet. If you're coming out, wear some red uh, as we celebrate, as only the Golden Travelers can do. Valentine's Day, a few days late, but right on time on a Friday. Great food, great fellowship, and I hope all ages are invited. So I hope you'll consider coming and joining us on Friday. Saturday is our monthly men's breakfast, which we have at the diner at Web Gin. That's at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning. Our elders will meet after church this coming Sunday for their monthly meeting in the Faith Journey Sunday School class. And then our attention turns to the season of Lent, which begins next Wednesday, a week from tomorrow, February 22nd. We have devotionals. We do these every year, but this year's devotional is The Joy of Salvation with quotes and inspiration from Henry Nouwen. But these are available at the church. They are free for you, and we have plenty. So I want to encourage you to pick one of these up sometime before next Wednesday. If you are homebound and would like for us to mail you one of these, please contact us here at the church office, 770-963-1176, and we'll be sure to get you one of these out. We are mailing them to actually, we have mailed them to all those that we generally mail out the bulletin to each week. All right. So just wanted to make you aware of that, and I hope you'll pick one up. They're very short readings, but very meaningful readings for each day during the season of Lent. Now, on February 22nd, and I'll repeat this next week, we'll have the imposition of ashes. It's such a holy moment. I hate to say something like drive up imposition of ashes, but that's pretty much what it is. Uh, we'll come to you at your car. All you have to do is just give us a call here at the church, or you can call my cell phone or Carol's cell phone, Carol Hansen's cell phone. She's going to be here at the very beginning of the day. I'm going to be at an Ash Wednesday service down at St. Barnabas Anglican Church in Dunwoody for the first part of the day for an 8 a.m. service there. But she will be more than happy to give you the imposition of ashes on your forehead. We'll be doing that all day, beginning at 8:30, and then that night we'll have a brown bag dinner. It's going to be pushed back an hour to 6 o'clock, and then after that at 7, we will have an Ash Wednesday service. We're going to have it both in person and Zoom. However, if you join us on Zoom, and we'd love for you to, uh, you're just going to have to imagine that have the imposition of the ashes on your forehead. But we hope you will join us for that very special service as we kick off the season of Lent. And then the next night, this is different for 2023. We're going to be having the Stations of the Cross on Thursday nights instead of Friday nights. And that's going to hold for every week of Lent, with the exception of Holy Week, the week before Easter. And on that particular week, we'll have the Stations of the Cross on Good Friday. That'll be the major part of our Good Friday evening service. But more on that to come as we head through the season of Lent. Um, just want you to please keep the people of Turkey and Syria in your prayers as the death toll has risen up above 35,000 and tens of thousands more who are injured. The cleanup is going to be just so very difficult. Please keep all of those over there, those impacted, those working medical staff in your prayers, as I know that they will need it and need it bad. So we want to be ever mindful of that right there. And of course, those that are grieving the loss of loved ones in our church family. We think of the family of Gerald Johnson, and we think of the family of Brad Stanton, and anyone else who is grieving the loss of a loved one, and anyone on this Valentine's Day who it's kind of a bummer of a day. I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade, but just want to be mindful of those who are without very special loved ones on today, and say a prayer for them. You may have some in your family, you may have friends or like that, but I do hope that everyone has a very happy Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoy waiting in an incredibly long line tonight to have dinner, uh, and uh, and of course I jest, but God bless you and thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to serve you as pastor and to serve alongside each of you in this Kingdom Outpost here on Old Norcross Road. I hope you have a wonderful week. Lots more coming up as winter goes into spring. Daylight savings time will be here before we know it, and can we not wait for that, right? Love you, praying for you, and see you soon.